Beginner Wall Pilates Abs and Booty Combo Dynamic Warm-Up. We are gonna be using ankle weights to level up this workout today. So just a reminder that these are always optional. If you're truly a wall Pilates beginner, I would recommend working without these to start. And as you get stronger, more familiar with the movements, you can go ahead and add these. I also love these ankle weights and bangles specifically because these triangles, they are adjustable. So they come with 2 pounds weighted, but you can remove the triangles to find the level of resistance that works for you. So we are gonna be using the ankle weights and bangles to level up our strength today, and then we are gonna be using the wall for resistance, to increase resistance by pushing into the wall, but also for assistance specifically in our core workouts. So just a reminder, I've got super chat, super thanks turned on. So if you love my at-home live Pilates workouts and my free Pilates challenges on YouTube, go ahead and tap that thanks button and let me know. So as we are getting set up here, we are gonna start with these on your ankles. So go ahead and just start getting those wrapped around here. And I also love how the Velcro lays inside. So these are like never itchy or uncomfortable at all. Oh, my glutes are so sore today. So this will be really interesting because I usually, if my body's sore, like as sore as it is today, I like to do a little bit more mobility. So we might be incorporating a little bit more stretching and mobility than I had initially planned, but that is all good. So go ahead and stand up. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with our hands against the wall. We're not gonna really do a full warm up today, but we're just gonna start with some squats to help get those glutes connected. If you're on live with me, give me a thumbs up, give me that super chat, say hi, say let's go. There's a comment sometimes where I'm always like, these exercises are no joke. And when we get to some of these glutes ones today, especially for how sore I am, like these are gonna be no joke. So let's start with your hands against the wall. I want you to really be leaning into the wall here. So if this wall wasn't here, you'd be face planting forward. You're gonna come up onto your tippy toes, and now your hands should be level with your shoulders or maybe an inch or two below the shoulders as we come down into a really deep squat here. So you're gonna bend your knees, stick your booty out. You can kind of lean your chest forward and get a little shoulder stretch there, which feels amazing. Now, can you dig those big toes down into the floor? You can kind of feel a little shake there, and then feel your glutes activate and exhale. Bring it back up to the top. So we're gonna do this for 10. Inhale down, squeeze those glutes, and then exhale, bring it back up. That little squeeze reminds me of a pinch. So if someone pinched your butt, you'd kind of be like, you'd kind of jump a little bit. Woo, and that's gonna take you back up to the top. Inhale, lower, and exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift for 5. Exhale, 4. Exhale, 3. 2. And 1 more. Bring it up to the top. Feet are gonna go flat to the floor and then feet together here. A tiny micro bend in your knees, and then I want you to send your hips back even more. So you're really sticking your butt out. And those arms are fully extended at an arm's length, so you've got a nice flat back here for a single leg extension. We'll go ahead and pick one leg. It doesn't matter which one you start with because we're gonna do the same thing on both sides. Lifting one leg up behind you. The biggest mistake I see here is rolling of the hip. So keep the hips level. And then this is a lot of core work here. So it's a huge difference to do this versus getting a little tuck and decreasing the range of motion and keeping those abs in. Draw it down on an inhale and then up on an exhale. Down on an inhale, up on an exhale. Again, because of how sore and tight my body is today, I definitely know my range of motion is gonna be really affected with a lot of the movements today. So you keep your body in check, you really focus on your core and alignment with everything, and you do the best that you can. And remember that movement heals. So still moving your body when you're sore feels better than not. Holding the legs out long. Now you're gonna bend at your knee, but try not to drop it. So that's the challenge of keeping the hamstring glute connection. And holy moly, the standing leg. Am I right? Like, are you feeling that? It is on fire already. And we're here for 6 more, curling in and straightening out Again, square your hip down. Imagine you're balancing a hot cup of coffee on your lower back. We don't want to spill a drop. And you've got 3. And exhale, 2. And 1 more. We finish out this leg with a little pulse. So you hold the knee bent and draw it up. Squeeze. Think going up more than down. And it's tiny. Right at the crease of your seat. It is so isolated. Here is 6. Up for 5. Up for 4. Up for 3. Up for 2. And last one. Bring it down. Oh my gosh. Already feeling like I'm cramping on the standing leg. Okay, we're gonna repeat that same thing on the other side. Here we go. Okay, so find your same setup. If your shoulders are starting to tense, it might be a sign that you need to soften your elbows a little bit. Stick your butt out, tuck your hips slightly so we keep those core muscles connected. Extend your other leg back and exhale. Here we go for the single leg, straight leg lifts. Down and up. Exhaling on the lift. Relax the shoulders. Relax the elbows. It does really help me to feel like my fingertips are just barely pushing into the wall. And that's also gonna really make that standing leg stabilize you and work. So you're not relying on the upper body to hold you up. Here is 2. Exhale, lift. Pause. Hamstring curl it in and then straighten it out. Draw it in and out. Belly muscles stay deep. If you get that connection of not letting the knee drop, you might feel a little quad stretch here. So a little bit of mobility in the front of the leg as well, which is super nice. For 4, we've got those pulses in 3. Exhale, 2. And 1 more, we hold the knee bent, relax the shoulders, pull the belly in, pulse it up. 10, up 9, up 8, up 7, square the hip, it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stretch it out, slowly lower it down. What is it about the stabilizing leg? Oh my goodness. Okay, now circuit 2, we're coming to a kneeling position. Again, we're gonna be relying on the wall for stability. So you want to walk your knees far enough away that when you bring your elbow down into the wall, again, if this wall wasn't here, you'd be falling over. So I'm actually just kind of balancing on my inside knee now. So this is gonna target our obliques a little bit as well. So you're gonna take the leg up, we're gonna lift. This is kind of like a kneeling clamshell or a kneeling fire hydrant. Now try not to let the knee drop and you're gonna give me a kick. Extend, bend, bring it back in. Side booty here. Extend, bend, bring it back in. Getting that hold at the top, oh my gosh. Again, no joke. Extend, bend, bring it back in. Whew. We have got 5 more, and then I'm gonna challenge you to a pulse, okay? I'm probably only gonna make 5 because this is really hard to do the pulses without letting that leg drop. Holy oblique in the lift, yes. Okay, we've got 2 more. You can do this. Extend, bend, bring it back in. Here are those Pilates micro movements. We extend, hold it there, lift it up 5, up 4, up 3, 2, 1. Feels like it's gonna cramp. Oh my gosh. Let's take it down to all 4s. Your hand that was on the wall is staying on the wall, but now we're more in like a 4-point position, a bird dog position here. We're gonna extend your leg back. Okay, so opposite hand, opposite leg are extended. Keeping square, shoulder over wrist, knee under hip. Exhale, lift, curl, extend, lower. So kind of that same thing we just did in the side position, but now we're nice and squared up. Again, it's a huge difference in movement of this versus this. Keeping those ribs lifted, keeping your core strong is key to getting the booty working. This is 5. I'm gonna be nice and we're gonna skip the pulses here because we already did them standing. 3. Don't forget to breathe. Soft shoulders, soft elbows. 2. Last one. Lower. Woo! We're gonna switch sides. So we're gonna take it over into the side angled position. Okay, so elbow against the wall. Find your setup here. And push down into your bottom knee. push into the wall, lift, extend, bend, bring it back in nice and slow. Get that lift, pause. Now that challenge is not letting that leg drop as you do the extend, and there's the abductors, really getting those outer glutes firing up. We have to hit the gluteus medius, the gluteus maximus. Your glutes are part of your core. This is abs and booty. Here we go, 5. Okay, remember, pulses are coming in 4. Find your top oblique. Put your fingers there and feel it tighten and cinch. 2, and 1 more. Up, out, hold it, lift it, pulse it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in and down. Now the hand that's on the wall stays on the wall, but you're gonna inch it back. So we're back to all 4s here. Another reason we're taking out the pulses here is just for time. We've got 20 minutes together. So extend the opposite leg out of the opposite arm that's long. Do that little tuck, lift the ribs, and then exhale. Send your back leg up, bend it in, stretch it out, lower down. Up, in, out, down. Now again, remember, soft elbows will keep your shoulders relaxed so you're not feeling that tension building, but that also is going to activate your triceps a little bit as well and help force your core to stabilize you more because you're not relying on your arms to do it. I lost count, so let's go 4 and 3. Here we go, 2, and last one. Lift, curl, extend, lower, and bring it in. Moving on to our third and final booty circuit. So you're on your back here. If you don't have the Pilates grip socks, it's okay, but you might notice that your feet are slipping a little bit. And this is where we want to use the wall for resistance. So I don't want you to feel like you're pushing the wall away from you. I want you to feel like you're pulling the wall down, as if this was like a projector screen and you're pulling down so those heels are drawing towards the ground. If you're constantly pushing so hard into the wall, you're gonna put a lot of pressure on your neck. So we want to make sure that we're always kind of holding a little bit of a double chin here. It does feel a little bit silly, but it's really going to help with your neck alignment. So let's just start with a nice spinal roll here. So you're going to tuck the pelvis, go through a pelvic tilt, and then get into a pelvic lift. So that's where the lower back is just slightly coming off the mat. And now you're going to come all the way up to the top of your glute bridge there. Hold it at the top for a moment. I want you to dip the hips down a little bit, and then give me another lift up. Hold it there. Now drag into your ribs and roll the spine down, melting one bone at a time through your spine, and really feel this like a wave. A lot of mobility and spinal articulation. This should feel really good. So coming up and to do that little glute pulse, squeeze at the crease of the seat, and then roll the spine down here. Oh, this feels amazing in the lower back. Bringing it up, give that little glute pulse. Hip thrust to the top and roll from the upper abs to the lower abs. And you start it again. We're just doing 2 more. Down and up and drag back in one bone at a time. Last one. Here we go. Up to the top. Drop it, lift it, roll it. Now we're going to move into our frog bridges. So heels are going to come together. Knees are going to come out. Really want you to focus on pressing the heels together and pushing the toes into the wall. So we're taking out the roll and we're gonna go flat back up. Breathe in to prepare and exhale. Push those hips to the sky. Now it's a tap down. Tap the sacrum. Exhale, drive it up for 10. Squeeze the crease of your seat. Press the knees out and keep the external rotation. So that means toes out, knees out. Here's 4, 2, 1. Holding at the top. We're going to go a little heel lift here. So heels go up, heels go down, heels go up. Now when they're going up, you might need to adjust your toes because I want you to press those heels together. Push your knees out more. It makes a huge difference. Lower and lift. Here's 8. And 7. Don't let those hips drop. 6, 5. Tuck your chin to your chest. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Now we're going to send it back up. If you feel like you were pushing away from the wall at all, just in. Heels are gonna stay lifted. You're gonna bring it back up to the top, lift those hips. Then you're gonna go parallel. So heels plant into the wall. Now heels press together, you're back to external rotation. Hips do not drop, they stay lifted. Those fingertips are crawling into the wall. Externally rotate and parallel. Frog to parallel. Frog to parallel. So heels press, heels anchor. Heels press, heels anchor. This is 3 and 2 and 1. Hold the frog, lower it down. Woo, beautiful. All right, legs together. Now, we're gonna start with the beginner option. Leg is extended, one leg extended against the wall. This is a single leg bridge here. Now your leg that's extended on the wall is just gonna kind of slowly glide up the wall, okay? So let's just try that. Lift with your bent knee. You're gonna lift the hips up, glide the leg up the wall, tap the hips down. So that's variation 1. Variation 2 is the leg going straight up, so that's a little bit more advanced. Exhale, drive it up for 5, whether your foot's on the wall or whether your foot's straight up. Here's 4. Exhale up for 3. Exhale it up for 2. And 1 more. Now you're holding it, whether the leg's up or on the wall, and we pulse it up. 5, up 4, 3, I'm starting to shake, 2, 1. Lower it down, down with the foot, and extend the opposite leg. All right, this is it. This is our last glute exercise. I know you can do this. Extend the leg, keep it there, level 1 in the lift. You're right there. Level 2 with the straight leg up. For 5, exhale 4, exhale 3, exhale 2, exhale 1, hold it at the top, pulses to finish, and then we move to abs. 5, lift, 4, lift, 3, 2, 1, lower down, down. Great job. Okay, we made it through our 3 glute circuits. Adjust your body. Your feet are hip width distance apart. Your arms are starting up above your chest here. All right, so stretch your arms back. Just feel a nice little shoulder stretch there. Now you're gonna come into a chest lift. So arms come back up above the chest, lift your chin, point your nose up towards your knees, and reach your arms long. And then lower it back, reach. Exhale, bringing it back up. Feel like you're trying to lift your shoulder blades off the mat. Now when those arms go behind you, try not to lose the connection of your back to the mat. So you keep that slight abdominal engagement the whole time. I'm just trying to adjust the mic here a little bit. And exhale. Inhale, stretch back. Now we're gonna hold it at the top here. Hold the reach, chin up a little bit. If you feel your neck, you're gonna need to lift up and lift with your abs, not your neck. Bring one knee off the wall and lightly tap down. So here's where we're using the wall for support, okay? So the feet are just lightly resting there, okay? This is gonna allow you to keep your deep abs turned on and that heaviness under the lower back for 4 and 3, 2, and 1 more. Now lower it back. We're gonna combo that now. Hands behind your head. That's gonna give your neck a little bit more support while we lift into the chest lift and add the knee tuck. So breathe in, exhale. Lift, lift, lift. So it's more weight to lift from your abs and bring one knee towards your chest. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, bring it up. So mic is just not working for this right now, so I gotta adjust that for you. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, tap it down. So you're alternating the legs here in that curl and chest lift. Okay, so it's a huge difference of thinking about bringing your knee just halfway in and your nose to your knee versus your knee to your nose, right? So you're trying to lift, 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 crunch, 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 crunch versus doing this, okay? And one more time, exhale, up, 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 and then bring it down. Beautiful. Arms return back up above your chest. Now legs are gonna extend up the wall. So here is a tip. The higher your legs are, the easier the movement's going to be. If you wiggle your body back a little bit, the legs aren't gonna be as straight up. They're gonna be about more 45 degrees there or higher, and that is gonna deepen the work in your core. So adjust your body as you need to. You're gonna take a breath in, those arms are gonna stretch back, and then as you exhale, we're gonna curl it up here with legs extended. So again, if your legs were not gently supported by the wall here, Okay, your back might start to arch off the mat, so that's what we want to try to avoid here and allow the wall to assist us to go deeper in a movement than we might not be able to do if the wall wasn't there. Just 2 more here. Exhale. And 1 more. Exhale. Now we're gonna add the leg lift. Oh, let's hold that one. Hold it up there. Almost forgot. So we hold the static isometric contraction and take 1 leg up and then slowly lower down. Get a nice little hamstring stretch with that scissor leg lift. And we've got 4. Chin goes up a little bit if you're feeling your neck. Lift from your upper abs right where your sports bra band is. 1 more lift each leg. And last one, stretch those fingertips to the wall and down and down. Oh my gosh. Really felt that in the upper abs. Hands go behind your head. Now we're gonna combo it. So deep breath in. Exhale, we come into the chest lift. You take 1 leg up, lift, tap it down. We're gonna alternate. Exhale, lift, and lower. Exhale, lift, and lower. We've got 1 more each leg. And last one, we're gonna hold it here. You're gonna hold that left leg up. Now bring the right leg up to meet it. Left leg goes down. It's a light tap. Down, you keep it in the core. Right goes up, down, down. Left goes up, down, down. So again, notice if you move your body further away from the wall, your legs have to go a lot lower before the toe touches the wall. If your lower back is arching like this, that's losing your deep core. So you've got to press into the mat to keep your deep abdominals turned on. Okay, lift, lift, and lower 1 leg down. Hold 1 leg up, and we pulse it up to finish here. Up 10, up 9. So it's a huge difference of lifting the chest versus doing this. Okay, we're not cranking the neck. We're lifting the nose to the toes for 6, 5, 4, 3, yes you can, 2, oh it's burning, 1 more, lower down, lift the other leg, final 10, you've got this, oh my gosh, lift 10, 9, get those shoulder blades up, 8, try not to drop it back, again it's more of that up and staying up and lifting more, and 4, up 3, up 2, up 1, let it go, oh, right in those upper abs. Holy smokes. All right, let's do a little stretch there. So scoot back into the wall. Awesome job. Way to go. Abs and booty, wall Pilates, dynamic workout. You're gonna send your hips up here. Give me a little interlace of the fingers. Do a little wiggle of your shoulder blades in, and then just kind of arch your back here and flare your ribs out. So it's just a nice counter stretch to all that core work. Whenever you're ready, you can release it down, rolling the spine back to the ground and cross 1 ankle over. Just a glorious reclined figure 4 stretch. I mean, it doesn't get much better than this after some glute work, or if you're as sore as I am, oh my gosh, just even crossing the ankle over the knee is a challenge. Whew. Quick change, other leg, cross, pull in. I also like to press my elbow into the leg that's bent, kind of pushing the knee away. Go ahead and release. Give yourself 1 final squeeze in towards your chest and do a little rocking from side to side, massaging out the lower back, especially as the abs start to get fatigued. You know, naturally, we start to compensate, or the glutes, we start to compensate and kind of take the path of least resistance. And a lot of times, unfortunately, that tends to be our lower back. When you're ready, go ahead and rock yourself on up to your seat. Giving each other high fives across the screen. You crushed it, way to go. Again, remember, super chat, super thanks turned on. I love to hear from you. If you like this workout, give it a thumbs up. Drop me a comment, let me know you're here. And if you want something that's a little bit more of a cool down, I'm gonna drop a stretch mobility workout up in this corner, so you can go ahead and tap that and keep moving with me. I will see you in the next live workout.